I'm Larry Mantey. Welcome back to Jersey Matters. Here's an interesting question. Why are dead people winning the lottery in New Jersey? Or maybe even a more important question, how are dead people winning the lottery in New Jersey? To answer those questions, maybe I'm putting too much pressure on you at this point, to try to answer those questions is Shannon Mullen, who is a reporter at the Asbury Park Press, and you can read his stuff on app.com. So what is the story now?
Well, you know, some people have all the luck. You know?
Dead people, apparently.
And maybe we need a medium on the show with us. But yeah, so the New Jersey State Auditor did an audit of the New Jersey Lottery, and they found that in many cases the lottery wasn't checking the Social Security numbers of the winners who are claiming prizes. If you win more than $600, you got to file a form. It has your name, your ID, your Social Security number, and that's supposed to get cross-checked against people who owe back child support, owe taxes, owe court judgments. But what the auditor found out is that they really weren't checking those Social Security numbers. And one of the results of that was that people who were using fake Social Security numbers or identities that they had stolen from dead people were winning the lottery and getting prizes. Oh,
so the headline's a little bit misleading that I gave. It's not dead people who are winning the lottery. It is the Social Security number of dead people that are winning lotteries.
Their Social Security number is living on after their death, and somebody is collecting prizes basically in their name. Somebody who's very much with us and is able to spend that money.
Now you say somebody, is it the same person?
Well, you know, they don't know. I mean, that's what the problem is. It's obviously a consequence of identity theft, right? So if somebody's using somebody else's Social Security number that's been retired, or maybe they're using somebody's Social Security number that belongs to a living person, you don't really know who those people are. That's their identity. That's what they're claiming their prizes over. So he did find numbers of dead people who were winning prizes, but he also found that the state really wasn't checking these lists, these winners, against these lists of people who owe these outstanding debts. There's something like $3 billion of uncollected child support in New Jersey alone. You know, these are deadbeat dads and deadbeat moms who don't pay that money.
So that would be a reason to hide your identity.
That's the reason why people hide their identity, and they're going to use, you know, somebody else's identity, and or maybe even sell their tickets. If they win the lottery, they might sell their ticket to somebody else. We did a big story on this a couple months ago.
But using someone else's Social Security number is identity theft, and using someone else's Social Security number to make any kind of profit, especially if you're trying to avoid paying some debt, that's a federal crime.
Yeah, I mean, if you have that kind of a number and you're using it for a lottery prize, chances are you're using it for other things as well. You're probably, you know, using any number of things. And sure, you're kind of ripping off the government because you're not paying taxes, you're not paying these debts that you owe. And you know, the New Jersey Lottery is a moneymaker for the state. It generates like $1 billion a year for state programs. It's not a police force, but it does have a responsibility to, you know, to make sure that the games are fair, to make sure that it's operating.
Right. Has this problem been fixed?
I don't know. The lottery didn't respond to my questions about it. They did respond to the auditor, and among other things, they said that they didn't have the authority in every case to cross-check somebody's Social Security number, which I asked the auditor about that. I said, did that make any sense to you? He said, frankly, no. You know. So they say they have it well in hand, but you know, I don't know for sure.
And that usually means they don't. Thank you so much, Shannon. We'll continue reading the stories. That's fascinating. Not quite as sexy as I thought it was going to be, but it might be criminal activity. I really thought I was going to bring in somebody that could talk to the dead, see if I could win the lottery. Shannon Mullen, APP reporter, the Asbury Park Press. Thank you so much for being here. That wraps up Jersey Matters. Stick around for another thing.